Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. There we go. Everything is ready. It's a Saturday morning and oh my goodness, it is raining. It has been raining and raining for 3 or 4 days, I don't remember. When this happens, it almost feels surreal how much water is in the sky and how much water can continue to fall down from the sky and just on and on and on. Our planet is remarkable. Nature is awe-inspiring, isn't it? Our teacher for this week is Krishnamurti. Our meditation for this morning, for a Saturday morning, is called Come to Your Senses. Hey, Sunmari, good morning, happy Saturday. And it's a very simple exercise of allowing our physical senses to give us whatever experience they're having. And us simply observing, being the witness to what this experience is. Pat, good morning. Israela, good morning. Happy Saturday, you all. So let me share with you a couple of thoughts. I'll read a little piece for you and then Krishnamurti's thoughts on meditation. Charlene, good morning. Happy Saturday morning. You really are beautifully designed in all perfection. Everything you think and feel is exactly as it should be for the life experiences that you have had. Your body and your mind is responding to your environment exactly in the way it was designed to. And it was designed to automatically find ways to cope. It was designed to, on autopilot, find ways to survive. Your body and your mind have been responding to your environment exactly the way it was designed to do. You do have a choice, however. You have the choice in being trapped by the way your mind and body has been or become programmed, or transcending that. And in today's quotes, Krishnamurti speaks about the role that meditation can play in transcending the way our mind and body has become programmed by the environment. He says, meditation is to be aware of every thought and of every feeling. Meditation is to come to a place of having awareness of every thought and every feeling that arises. Jasil, good morning. Happy Saturday. It's good to see you. And he goes on further to say, this becoming aware of every thought and every feeling is never to say that the thought is right or the feeling is wrong, but just to watch it and move with it. He's asking us to overcome an old compulsion that we tend to have from our programming, that wants to make things good or bad, right or wrong, have judgment over things. Leanne, good morning. It's good to see you. Happy Saturday. And he's asking that we refrain from that compulsion to judge and just witness, just see. He says meditation is freedom from thoughts and a movement in the ecstasy of truth. Meditation is explosion of intelligence. Freedom from thoughts, ecstasy of truth, explosion of intelligence. In this one sentence, he mentions these three things. And these three things are a direct result of the ability to have thoughts and feelings and just witness them. It is when we have resistance to thoughts and feelings, when we try and fight what we are thinking and feeling and try and push it away and try and force it to be different, that we shrink. We shrink our ability to see. We shrink our ability to understand what we're seeing. In softening, observing, allowing, and just being witness to, we start to see more and we develop an ability to understand what it is we're seeing. And this coming face to face with truth as it is what creates, I love how he calls it, a movement in the ecstasy of truth. No longer looking away, no longer numbing, brings us into the ecstasy of truth. It makes us free of these thoughts. If we can have the thoughts and have no compulsion about these thoughts, we become free of them. An explosion of intelligence is what he calls it. Last thoughts, he says, meditation is not a withdrawal from life. It's not about numbing out. Meditation is a process of understanding oneself. Now, our meditation is really simple. Our meditation is only paying attention to what our senses are giving us. But in this being present with our senses, it's a simple little exercise that also helps us learn that we can become present with our thoughts and feelings too, our inner senses. So if you're ready, here we go. You can close your eyes and let's float away on today's journey together. Starting with the first few big breaths. Let's take a deep breath in and out. A deep breath in and out. A deep inhale and let it go. Deep breath in and out. One more big breath in. And let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. Stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. As you exhale, soften. As you breathe out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders and drop your head. Our journey today is exploring the physical senses of this body. So let's check in with this body. As you breathe out, check in with your forehead, the space between your eyes. Have you softened there, or are you frowning? As you breathe out, check in with the space inside of your mouth. Are your jaws clenched? Is your tongue pressed hard against the roof of your mouth? Or is everything in your mouth softened? As you exhale, check in with your shoulders and neck muscles. The place where we are most likely to tense up, bunch up muscles and keep them tight. Have you dropped your shoulders? Have you softened the muscles there? Check in with your core, your stomach area. Another place where it's quite normal to walk around with tight, hard muscles. Have you softened around your belly completely? And check in with your butt cheeks. Are they clenched? Or have you softened? And your legs, your arms, check in with your hands specifically. Are they open and relaxed? Or closed in fists? We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, further allowing our body to stretch, adjust, and soften, settle down. Let's take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward and roll out your neck muscles, forward and to the left. Forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big, really slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. one more big breath in. As you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened into a space of being present as much as we can, we'll turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. And if you don't have the time to do the whole meditation with us, this would be a great place to stop. And if you're here for the whole journey, every next inhale will be followed by a breath hold, followed by a long, slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body and invite softness into every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow. Feel how your shoulders are slowly falling, how your body is slowly softening, and how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in through your nose, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath, but only for as long as it feels easy. followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, welcome yourself to this body. Greet it. Use the words, say, "Hello, body." Take your next big breath. Our journey through our senses starts at the top and works our way down through the body. Our first stop is right at the top, with what you can see, or what you would have been able to see if you were to open your eyes. But for this exercise, use your mind. Your eyes are fully a part of your brain. It's not too difficult to use your mind to see through closed eyes. If you were to open your eyes, what would be the most obvious thing you would see in the room? As you take your next deep breath and dive deep into you, study this obvious thing. Look at it from all angles and see all of its detail. Take your next big breath. And we'll switch gears. If you were to open your eyes, what would be the least obvious thing you would see? Something you'd have to search around for before you find it and go, "Oh yes, that's that over there." And as you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, study that less obvious thing in all of its detail. Take your next big breath. Notice your ability to be a witness to the experience your eyes are giving you. We'll take a step down to your ears and what they can hear. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, pay attention to the most obvious sound that you can hear. And if it's very familiar, try and listen deeper. Try and see if you can find layers in this sound you haven't heard before. Take your next big breath. And with your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, switch gears and pay attention to the least obvious sound you can hear. Use your ears like a radar. Scan the space around you and find that slightest of sounds. Take your next big breath. Notice your ability to be a witness to the experience that your ears are giving you. For the next 2 stops, change your breathing to whatever works for you to experience the sense of smell and taste. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, is there any obvious smell that you are able to pick up right now? Take your next big breath. And with your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, is there any other layer, any secondary layer of smell at all? Take your next big breath. Notice your ability to just be a witness to the experience that your nose is giving you. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, pay attention to, is there any specific taste you are able to discern right now? Take your next big breath. And changing gears with your next big breath, is there any other taste, any secondary layer of taste that you can pick up? Take your next big breath. Notice your ability to just be a witness to the experience that your mouth is giving you. And then our last stop is the surface of your skin. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, pay attention to where on your skin do you feel the most obvious sensation. And then in that area, are you able to find a variety of sensation, different touches or pressures? Take your next big breath. then scan the surface of your skin and find a spot where, if you really pay attention, you can just about sense the slightest sensation. Take your next big breath. Notice your ability to just be a witness to the experience that your skin is providing you. We'll take just one more big breath together to slip out of the breath holding space and into the next. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back, or even just lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. Paying attention to your senses serves more than one purpose. The first one is, it brings you from your mind into your body. It tends to take what could be busy thoughts and really high and fast brain waves and dropping from your head into your body. The brain waves follow. Your thoughts become a little bit slower. The brain waves come down a little bit lower as you are able to check in and connect with what your body is experiencing. It tends to calm a nervous system as well. And on the other hand, it's a very simple exercise in being the observer. And the truth is, if we can be the observer for our physical senses, we are able also to be the observer for our inner senses. It might be a little bit more difficult, but certainly just as much doable. We were able to allow our body to show us what experience it's having. And we were able to witness without making anything right or wrong, just allowing ourselves to see what is there. I'll share with you Krishnamurti's thoughts again, and you can see how they relate. He said, meditation is to be aware of every thought and of every feeling. Never to say it is right or wrong, but just to watch it and move with it. Meditation is freedom from thought. It is a movement in the ecstasy of truth. Meditation is explosion of intelligence. Meditation is not a withdrawal from life. Meditation is a process of understanding oneself. And every time you take a few minutes to close your eyes and breathe and pay attention to your physical senses. What can I see, hear, smell, taste, feel? You can remind yourself that you're able to do the same thing for your thoughts, feelings, emotions. You're able to similarly take a step back and allow the experience to be felt. Allow the experience to be witnessed. Thoughts and feelings that are allowed to easily come tend to also easily go. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for this amazing body. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the wide range of experience that my physical senses allow me to have. Take a deep breath in. Thank you equally for the wide range of experience that my inner senses allow me to have. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for equally learning how to be a witness to both my inner world and my outer world. Allowing experiences to rise without feeling a need to resist them. Learning that the more ease I allow it to come to the surface with, the more ease with which it floats away. Alan Watts had a beautiful analogy for how good we can become at being the witness to our thoughts and feelings. That the better we become at being this witness, the easier and the faster this process happens. He says it becomes like the reflection of birds on water. It was there, the thought, the emotion was there. But we have so little resistance to it that it moves like the reflection of birds on water. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for joining us on a journey of your own senses. Hope you have a beautiful weekend. Hope you have an awesome Saturday. Lots and lots of love to each and every one of you. Ciao, ciao.